good morning. Today is Friday, April 2nd, and it is time for our weekly meeting highlights. And our theme today is making activity more enjoyable. Such a nice thing to do in the spring, that's for sure. But how did I do on my wait list last week? Let's check it out and see how I did. Okay, I had a slight gain, 0.4, as they say in planes, trains, and automobiles. You're going the wrong way. But I do have a plan for April. I am going to be 100% on plan just for the, well, hopefully more than the month of April, but at least for the month of April, just to get myself back on track, because I have a desire to get back on track. I really do. But I had a slight gain, 0.4. I still have a total loss of 87 pounds, and I'm really proud of that fact. I've always given myself like a 10-pound cushion that I wouldn't let myself get past a 10-pound gain. Right now I'm sitting at about an 8-pound gain. I'm getting really close to that 10-pound little bumper that I put there, and I decided that I have to limit my gains to 5 pounds from the future on. So once I get back to my best loss, which was 95.2, that I am going to definitely set a limit of a 5-pound gain before I get worried, I guess. It's always going to be, my whole life is going to be like a fluctuation of up and down, and I know that, and I'm fine with that. But I've realized that 10 pounds gave me a little bit too much leeway and makes it a little bit too hard to get back on track. If I have a 5-pound, I'll nip it in the bud, like Barney Fife used to say, a lot quicker. And so that's my plan from this moment on. I'm never going to let myself get more than a 5-pound gain. But I definitely want to get back to my best loss. And I definitely want to get to my 100-pound loss. I'm not stressing about it, but that's what I want to hit eventually. So anyway, today's weekly is make activity more enjoyable. If incorporating physical activity into your schedule feels like a chore, know this: working out doesn't need to feel like work. That's where temptation bundling comes in. When you pair something you like listening to music, with a task you should or must do, like getting your steps in, you're more likely to do it. Feeling stuck? Try breaking down your should-dos and your loves and then combining them. I love to go for a walk. I didn't walk at all in March. Well, I shouldn't say at all. I probably walked a couple times in March. I so enjoy walking, and I don't consider that exercise, as they say, which I know it is. I don't walk to lose weight, and I just find it very enjoyable. I put in my earbuds, and I listen to my music, which I just love listening to my music. I very rarely listen to just music in the house, and so I kind of look forward to my walks just to hear my music. I don't listen to my YouTube videos because I like to see people, because I feel like we're talking to each other when I'm watching their videos, and so I do like to watch the videos rather than listen to them. But these are things that you can combine. I should walk more and stretch every day, but I love listening to podcasts and calling my friends. So combine the two, catch up with your best friend, walk through the neighborhood, see what's changing in the neighborhood, especially now in the spring. There's so many changes. There's so many more people out walking their dogs. A lot of people have, because this is the time of year where you're getting your puppies, and so a lot of people are out training their puppies. The kids are out only because they've been stuck inside for so long, and they just want to get out. With this pandemic, with the homeschooling, and they're stuck in the house. I think a lot of the kids have cabin fever. I am seeing a lot more kids out riding their bikes, playing basketball, different things like that. So it's the time of year that everything's starting to bud again. Everything, new growth, new flowers. You get to see your neighbors who you haven't seen all winter. Hopefully that's a good thing. I love my neighbors, and so that works out good for me. But the weekly technique is the secret to being more active. Try this. Make activity a reality in your life with temptation bundling, which temptation bundling is pairing something you love with something you should or must do that you really do enjoy. Studies show that when people do physical activity for pleasure, they're more likely to lose and sustain weight loss over time. but we get it. Not everybody loves working out, and that's why this can help. Adding your I should list to I love list and combining them together, and it really does help. A lot of people love going to the gym. I'm not a gym person, but I know a lot of people love going to the gym. Runners, there's so many, in my neighborhood, there's so many runners. I only wish, I'm kind of jealous when I watch different people, No Excuses, you know, she has a trail she can walk on. Valerie Reese lives by a lake. Mary Fran is always hiking. Sue at Sue Slims Down has a pond by her complex where she lives, and so she can walk around the pond. I don't have much like that around me. I walk through my subdivision, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do and do what you can. Make a list of both things that you love. Like, I should walk more often. Try a new workout class, like Fit On in the WW app. Or I love listening to a podcast, catching up on the phone with a friend. A lot of times I'll just call somebody. Denise, my sister Denise, usually walks with me when the weather is nice. She's a fair weather walker. But a lot of times, even when the weather's cold, I'll call her and talk to her as I'm walking, so I feel like she's walking with me. And you just need to do what works. That's all. It's a simple, basic thing. You know, the more you move, the more active you are, the more likely you are to stay on plan, because you kind of have that balancing act. Like, to me, when I get up in the morning and go for my morning walk, I don't walk to lose weight. But when I walk, it sets my mind in motion. I've released endorphins that really, kind of get me like, oh, today's the day I'm going to really stay on track. And I'm just really motivated to follow my plan for the day. I'm just so looking forward to being outside. I'm just tired of being cooped up in the house. I love my house, but I'd rather be outside, and that's just who I am. So combine some kind of exercise this week, whether it's yoga or on YouTube. You can do YouTube videos. There's all kinds of exercise things you can try. Jazzercise, dancing. Find something that you love, because I think if you find something that you love, you're more likely to do it, definitely. And combine the two things with the two loves of your life, which mine is walking and listening to music. So the recipe is for chicken tortilla soup, and this does look very good. I might be making this week. It's 4 points on the green, I'm thinking because of the chicken, and 2 points on the blue and the purple. And it consists of olive oil, onions, kosher salts, jalapeno peppers, garlic, chili powder, chicken breasts, chicken broth, fire-roasted diced tomatoes, some lime juice, some reduced fat Mexican-style cheese, and some tortilla chips. It also has cilantro. I don't like cilantro, so I'm not going to be taking that out. But it shouldn't take, but what do they say? Does it say a prep time? Yeah, prep time is 15 minutes, cook time is 30 minutes. So it's a quick go-to. This recipe serves 6 of 1.5 cups. That's a pretty good portion size. So I definitely will be trying this week. I am going to definitely try this, and I will share it on a recipe one day next week, because this does sound good. Make this for dinner one night. Jim isn't much of a soup for dinner type of person, but if I make this and I make some homemade bread, he'll be fine with that. So anyway, like I said, I had a 0.4 gain. I'm fine with that. I kind of went a little crazy. The only plans that like I told you, I plan on staying 100% in April, with the exception being on Sunday. I did buy myself a Godiva Easter chocolate bunny because I did give up chocolate for Lent, and so I'm not going to eat the whole bunny. I'm going to eat some of it and freeze it, and just go from there. So stay with me, because next week I do plan on having a loss. I really do. I'm going to really stay on plan, and I think I'm going to do really well this week. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. As always, stay safe. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite exercise is to do, what's your least favorite exercise to do, and how you did on your weight this week. So I will talk to you guys on my daily vlog, or else I'll see you here next week.